Hello everyone, you who seek love, romance, or relationships. Welcome to Tarot for Today, and this is me, Oberon, with my outlook on the emotional exchanges. It's my weekly program to sort of show you what's going on in the relationship department, romance perhaps, or just other relationships. So it's a one-card poll for each sign of the Zodiac, but first I do a collective reading, and this week I'm going to use the Goddess's Knowledge Oracle. And so I just feel like maybe some of us are a little bit more closer to the feminine divine archetypes that are around us. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Give it a little cut. And I don't usually work with these cards, so wish me luck. You can tell I don't because they kind of are new and stuck together. Okay. Pele is the fiery Hawaiian volcano goddess, the daughter of the earth goddess, Haumea. Pele came to Hawaii on a boat. Killed in a fight with her sister, the ocean, she took refuge in the glowing cauldron of Mount Kilauea, where she receives the souls of the dead and regenerates them with fire. In tempestuous relationship with Kamapuz, the fierce pig god, she is portrayed as a jealous goddess, but her rages manifesting volcanic eruptions. Revered by Hawaiians even today, she carries the force of the volcano with its molten lava flow, which even to destruction creates new land. Pele stands for the molten fierce aspect of life, is unable to do anything halfway. She reminds us that even in the midst of fiery eruption, there is creation and new life. So that's kind of interesting, because maybe if we're burning through some relationships or one in particular, let's hope that we clear the way for something better, something more creative, something more illuminating. So thank you for that. And on to the reading, and as I mentioned, it's one card for each sign of the Zodiac, and what I did mention is a new format, and I've been exclusively using Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. You think I know this by now. They're fabulous enchanted tarot for this reading. They have a number of oracle cards, tarot card sets, but this one would seem to be a perfect match for what we're doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these, and we will begin. So I think we're going to start by going through the elemental signs. So we're going to group our signs as elements. And for no particular reason, I'm going to start with the water signs. Because, of course, water signs are emotional, or generally tend to be. So that means that we will start with the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer. Our old friend, the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Cancers may really feel like everything is just about in place. They may feel they're still moving ahead towards an eventual goal, but there feels to be much emotional happiness for what they have accomplished, for the direction that they have gone in, that their plans have actually gone as they had hoped. Scorpio, Three of Hearts, which is also the Three of Cups. Scorpios are delighted this week. Scorpios seem to have something really good working for them, and it may just be that they really appreciate all the love around them, not just the love they have, but the love that they see in others, perhaps their friends. So it could very well be maybe that Scorpios will see this in action, will maybe go to some celebration of love and happiness. Pisces. Eight of Swords. From the emotional points of view, Pisces sort of feel guarded this week. They may feel reluctant to indicate what they really feel towards loved ones or relationships, or maybe a budding new romance. They may feel they need to hold back. Maybe it's a cautionary thing. They may be feeling that they're protecting themselves. It's also possible, too, that they may feel they need to be protected, that they may be, some of our Pisces friends in this particular situation, whatever it is, they don't feel their own agency. And I know that might be something that people say about Pisces in general, but I think this applies just to that situation. So good luck with that. And that was the water signs. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick air signs to be the next elemental grouping. And air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Enchanted Tarot is a hard deck to shuffle for those who like to riffle, or at least it is for me. I think when I was younger I had more luck with it. But it's really the most awesome deck. If you've never seen one, you should check it out wherever you might be able to find it. Amazon. I know that there's a new anniversary one that has come out recently. Okay, I think I've got enough. Gemini. Six of Pentacles. Gemini feels incredibly in love this week with something or someone, so much to the point that they feel they can really emotionally be open and generous with every aspect of how they feel about this relationship or this situation. It's not saying like, you know, giving money away that it would normally mean, the Six of Pentacles. It's really talking about a freedom or fluidity of your emotional feelings right now. You're in a very high state of wanting to give. Very generous with your emotional display for others. Libra. Libra has the Ten of Swords. Libra has difficulties this week. Libra may feel strongly emotionally that others around them are having more problems than they themselves are. And I don't know if that's always true for Libras in general, but Libras may be incredibly drawn to strong feelings of care for others that maybe they cannot always be with. So it could be the idea of long distance relationships or people that have not been able to connect for various reasons. And then finally, Aquarius. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. And Aquarians, I think, are feeling very content and probably complete unto themselves. Whether or not Aquarians are in a strong or good relationship or seeking a relationship, seeking an additional relationship, they feel they have the vantage point of enjoying all of the emotional qualities, gifts, aspects of their life They feel there's a garden there, they're tending their being, their purpose. Aquarians are really at a very highly enhanced state for this week, is what it shows like. And it may feel like maybe they don't have anything else to really care about, only themselves, but I would say that this is something that could, of course, be shared with those around them. Okay, then, so we're going to move on to the earth signs. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. Taurus. Like another card earlier, Taurus has the Three of Hearts, which is the Three of Cups. Taurus is very loving and sensual this week. Taurus feels a lot of joy, either about their own relationships, or maybe they're drawn to the happiness of a group around them. It may be very inclusive of them, or it may be somebody's relationship or celebration that they're a part of, or that they will be able to connect with. But you could be a part of a greater circle of loving friends, family, or situation, Taurus. Virgo, the Princess of Hearts, which is also the Page of Cups. And this is a beautiful card for Virgos. It suggests a strong sense of enchanting wonder going on for you. It may be that there's something that's really spellbinding at this time now. You know, it's Halloween, and maybe Virgos are feeling an energy of attraction. Maybe not so much towards people, though I won't rule that out, but maybe it's an attraction towards the idea of engagement with these romances. Even if you're not romance, maybe the idea of something flirtatious or just fun from an emotional point of view. So maybe, you know, there are friends you feel that close with, that you're that comfortable that you would be able to share something like that with. I'm not sure if I can even describe it, but I'm going to say Virgos are really just this week really attuning themselves to pleasant, semi-mystical enchantments, just like the Enchanted Tarot. And so then finally, for the earth signs, Capricorns. And it's like all the earth signs are having cups or hearts, which is, of course, a very emotional, loving kind of connotations in general. So this Two of Cups, this Two of Hearts here for Capricorns could suggest that many of our Capricorn friends will be moving closer to someone or something that they strongly love. Maybe they're feeling really attracted and really bonded with somebody or something. If we are already in a relationship, then maybe this just indicates our personal soul review, perhaps with others. Maybe we're looking at anniversaries or other ceremonies to commemorate our loving bond with someone. So I think that's what's going on for Capricorns, is intense romantic love feelings. Good stuff. All right then, so now we will move on to our final sign, and those are the fire signs. Aries has the Chariot. And the Chariot is the sign that Aries is taking the lead. Aries is highly motivated to move towards a goal. It must be a romantic goal for some of us, Aries. It may be a goal that's appropriate to the concept of a relationship one is already in. So if you're not married, but you're close to getting married, maybe this is working that in a particular direction. Where maybe the Aries has to take the lead in that. And maybe it's about really emotional things, but maybe it's also about fundamental things in establishing a relationship. And then we have the fire sign of Libra. And Libra has the Prince of Hearts. And the Prince of Hearts would be like the Knight of Cups. So this card tells me that Leos may be finding themselves falling in love or moving towards love, moving towards a strong new phase in a relationship, whether it's a marriage or not. It may be really strongly about the expression of love. So I wish the best for Leos. I think it's exciting. And then our final sign, which will be the Sagittarians, and we have that Nine of Pentacles. And Sagittarians this week suggests that, once again, like I said earlier when this card showed up, that we're very content with the emotional display and array around us. We're taking it all in. We're feeling like we are living in love. We are living in love, Sagittarians. We are so in love, whether we're actually in a love relationship, it could just be in love with life. We just feel that everything we want is really there, and we don't necessarily feel we have to go anywhere else for it. So it's a wonderful way to end the readings for Sagittarians and for all of us. So thanks for coming to my show this week. And I think next week, being the last week in October, we might get a little bit more Halloween-like. You noticed I did change my colors a little bit, so there was a little bit of orange there. But I don't think I'm done yet. So check us out next week. Don't forget to check out our other programs. Don't forget that we are live streaming 3 times a week. Thursday for 2 hours, 7 to 9. Sundays, 2 to 4. That's our regular general live stream on our YouTube channel. And then most Saturdays we're on 1 hour as a happy hour. We won't be this week because Banshee and I are both going to, and this is tomorrow, the Detroit Witches Ball. It's actually the Bazaar, a pre-event where a number of vendors will be there. And we're going to be there reading cards. So if you're in Detroit area and you've ever wanted to meet us, you could check that out. But don't forget Banshee's show on Sunday mornings, The Material Matters, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.